here to make Swedish pancakes with you today.
Pancakes.
We wanted to share them with you because they're a wonderful Swedish tradition that are fun for anyone to do, and also a great family tradition. We make them for birthdays, special holidays, and we even bring them as breakfast in bed on a tray to surprise the birthday person with singing happy birthday and a candle. And kids love them too. Audrey will eat 4, sometimes all at once. And she loves to put berries on them, whipped cream.
You can make them healthy.
Yes, you can make them healthy, you can make them vegan, you can make them kosher, you can make them gluten-free. So there's all different ways of making them. And they're super easy actually. And I've been making them since, how old was I when I started making them?
4. I tell you, 4.
I was 4 years old when I would stand up at the stove flipping the pancakes because we loved them so much as kids that my mom decided, okay, it's time for you to learn to make your own pancakes. So that's something I've been doing for many, many years now, and we always love them very much whenever we have them. Hi everyone, so we got the ingredients ready, and there's a couple of options of special Swedish pancake mix. There's this option, which is listed on the website, and then there's a second option, the Elin Swedish pancake mix. Those are super simple to use if you want to use them, but again, like we mentioned in the introduction, you can easily substitute gluten-free or vegan ingredients for any of these ingredients. And then we just have organic milk. 2% organic milk is what we like to use. Again, you can use heavier milk, or you can use lighter milk, or almond milk, or coconut milk, and then organic eggs. And we're just going to use 1 or maybe 2 eggs for this. And so now we're going to get set up to mix it all together. Okay, hi everyone. So we got the ingredients started. We have the flour already in here, ready to go. And Audrey's going to crack the egg because she's an expert at cracking eggs, and kids love cracking eggs. That's a great part to have them help out with in the kitchen when we're cooking. So go ahead and give it a nice tap. Oh, excellent. And then you just split it in the middle, and it drops right in there. Beautiful.
Be careful not to get any of the shell in.
Exactly, yeah, she's really good at not getting the shell in. But even if you do get a shell in there, it's pretty easy to just scoop the shell out and get that out of there. So that's the egg. And then the only other third ingredient we need is the milk. So that's how easy it is. Super easy. And I've been doing this for so long that I kind of just go by eyesight. But there is a recipe on the website you can follow step by step if you're more of a recipe person. But because I've been making them since I was 4, I just kind of go based on the texture. Swedish pancakes, you want them to be more liquid. American pancakes are thicker and heavier. One of the nice, lovely things about Swedish pancakes is they're lighter and thinner, and they have a nice, healthy feel to them. They don't feel so heavy when you eat them. So that's it, just flour, milk, and eggs. It's really healthy, and again, you can substitute any of those ingredients. Then, the other part that kids love to do is to mix it all together, of course, and we have a lovely mixer here, ready to go. You can use one of these, or sometimes we even just use a fork if you don't have one of these handy. So you're going to go ahead and mix that up. And then you just want to get a nice liquidy consistency, a slight texture to it, but again, it's not as thick as it's not as thick as American pancakes. They're much lighter, and so you want them fairly liquid. Again, you can follow the ingredients on the website if you prefer to have it more mathematically calculated. Alright, and then we're going to get the pan ready, and we'll show you the next step. Alright, so we got the batter all ready and mixed, and we got the pan warming up on the stove. It is a very hot pan, and so Audrey wants to tell you a little bit about some precautions for kids who are helping out in the kitchen.
So kids, you may need to get a parent to help you turn on the stove and flip the pancake. Since the stove is going to be hot.
Yes.
And you don't want to burn yourself. So you may need grown up to do this.
Very true. So it is very hot. So I'm using kind of an old-fashioned iron skillet pan, which gets really, really, really hot. So definitely have somebody help you if you are doing that. And always use a hot mitt to keep your hands safe, of course. Then we have the batter ready to go, and we're just gonna pour it on there. And we wanna pour it on really evenly and thin. You don't want it too thick. And then I kind of pick it up and I tilt it around so that it fills the whole pan and gets spread evenly on there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's nice and spread. Ooh, dripping. I just wanted you to have a nice view of that. Then you kind of let it warm up a little bit on the bottom, and as it's heating, you get your spatula ready because you're going to start to ease up the outside edges of the pancake as it cooks. So you don't want it to burn, so you start kind of just helping the outside edges as it heats up, and then you gently start picking it up from the pan, and then you'll flip it once you're able to get all the way underneath the pancake.
And once it's fully cooked.
Yes, so it is a little tricky getting the edges up and around evenly off the pan. And my friend actually introduced me to this spatula, which is, I believe you got it at Williams-Sonoma, but it's great. It's nice and long, and it reaches all the way because the pancake is quite large. It's like the size of a crepe. So you want to get all the way under there. And this one's just about ready to be flipped, so we are going to give it a flip now. So we got all the way underneath there. You want to make sure all the edges are coming off. Then we get it up and we flip it. And it's nice and golden brown. So you just want it kind of a golden color. And then the second color you don't need to cook as much because the first side really cooked it quite well. And so now you just can essentially turn it off, or you take it off and you get your plate. That's loud. And we have these nice plates by Pioneer Woman. And you'll notice we have a lot of items here by Pioneer Woman. We have this one by Pioneer Woman.
The flower vase.
The vase. We have these little measuring spoons by Pioneer Woman, and they all go together, and we love them very, very much. And so then you just take that pancake, flip it on here, and you have this nice golden pancake that we get to fill with our favorite toppings now.
And you get to choose.
Alright, so we have our pancake ready to go on the plate, and we've got our berries and whipped cream and yogurt, and Audrey is going to put her favorite toppings on her pancake. So go ahead and she's got some blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, and she gets them all lined up nicely in the center of the pancake, just like you would if you were making a burrito and you wanted to put the ingredients in the center of the burrito. And then we have a couple choices. She loves the vanilla yogurt. I also love the raspberry yogurt, but I'm going to give her the vanilla now since she loves to put just a little bit of that in there. And that gives it a nice texture, and it makes it really healthy. It's just fat-free Yoplait vanilla yogurt. You could, of course, use organic yogurt. You could use vegan yogurt, anything you would like to use. And then we have a special ingredient actually that's very special. It is our Swedish lingonberries. So these are special berries native to Sweden. Just like we have raspberries and blueberries and strawberries here in the US. In Sweden they have another berry called lingonberry. It's similar, it's kind of a mix between cranberry and raspberry. So it's got a sweetness and it's got a tartness to it. But it gives it a nice flavor because it kind of contrasts the sweetness of the pancakes with a little bit of tartness to it. And I'll give you another spoon. So you just put a little bit, not too much because they are a little tart, again, almost like cranberries. tiny bit in there. And then last but not least, whipped cream. And make sure you give it a nice shake. And then kids love to put the whipped cream on as well. And you can see why, because they get to put how much they want on when they're in control.
I didn't think it would be that much.
And then they roll it up into a big kind of a burrito shape.
That's a lot of whipped cream.
And it ends up looking like this, in this beautiful burrito shape filled with all this deliciousness.
It actually looks like a burrito.
You could eat it with a knife and fork, or you can just pick it up and eat it like a burrito, which kids love as well. So enjoy. Next, we're going to show you how we make our breakfast tray and get it all set up. And we'll even sing happy birthday for you in Swedish. We'll be right back. Alright, so we also wanted to show you how we set up our traditional breakfast birthday tray with the Swedish pancakes. So we've got it all set up and ready to go. We like to put pancakes, juice, berries, fruit, anything you like, and of course a lovely candle so that we can sing happy birthday in Swedish. Ja må du leva, ja må du leva, ja må du leva i 100 år. Ja visst ska hon leva, ja visst ska hon leva, ja visst ska hon leva i 100 år. Hurrah! And we have a special surprise for you.
Breakfast is served.
Breakfast is served. Enjoy. I hope you try our Swedish and family tradition because it's really so much fun, and it's a really great thing to do for Valentine's Day, to surprise your family, parents, or your special person. Happy Valentine's Day from us to you, and happy Swedish pancakes. Bye everyone. Want to wave goodbye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can I eat the pancake now?
Oh, she's going to take a giant bite because it's so delicious. She can't even wait to take a bite. So she is just dying to take a bite. What do you think? Thumbs up? Thumbs up. She says thumbs up. Enjoy, everyone.